President Trump has now revoked the Iran deal. And this, of course, was supposed to end the world. All of human life would be ended by President Trump pulling out of one of the crappier deals of all time. We'll go through the Obama team's wild dismay at all of this. I mean, the crying, the sobbing could be heard for miles around from President Obama's house in Georgetown. And My Leftist Tears tumbler just started filling up right to the top magically. It just started filling up because of the leftist tears that were happening because of President Trump revoking the Iran deal. A strong move by President Trump, a correct move by President Trump. Here was President Trump, what it looked like yesterday, what it sounded like when he was revoking the Iran deal.
Not only does the deal fail to halt Iran's nuclear ambitions, but it also fails to address the regime's development of ballistic missiles that could deliver nuclear warheads. The Iran deal is defective at its core. If we do nothing, we know exactly what will happen. In just a short period of time, the world's leading state sponsor of terror will be on the cusp of acquiring the world's most dangerous weapons. Therefore, I am announcing today that the United States will withdraw from the Iran nuclear deal.
Okay, so here's the reason why this is great. Okay, what President Trump is basically doing is he's saying, listen, Iran, you can have a nuclear program or hopes, aspirations toward a nuclear program, or you can have an economy. You cannot have both. Because what this effectively is going to do is snap back sanctions. Now, it's possible Congress may have to pass new sanctions, but that will happen. Congress will pass new sanctions against Iran. Already, foreign companies that do business with Iran are being put in the crosshairs of the U.S. Financial system. The companies like Boeing that have just signed major contracts with Iran, those contracts are going to have to be revoked as well. They should be. Iran has been using billions of dollars provided to them by the United States in order to pursue terrorism around the world. Iran has been using all that money to build up its nuclear program, their missile program more specifically. Their nuclear program has sort of been on hold, but they've maintained all of their technology, and they were just going to relaunch that as soon as the deadline was up, which was going to happen in 2025 anyway. So Iran has been, they built up their military, I believe, 40% since the Iran deal, all despite a massive decline in their economy, all of which goes to show that these were not a bunch of moderates. The lie that we were sold by the Obama administration is that there were a bunch of moderates in Iran. And if we could just reach out to those moderates in the Iranian administration, and if we could give them something, like money, if we could just give them money, then maybe they would be emboldened to make friends with us. Maybe they would become friendly. Maybe they would stop everything they've been doing with this nuclear program. And this is the lie that the Obama administration sold. And it was a lie. Ben Rhodes admitted as much. He admitted there are no moderates in the Iranian administration. Hassan Rouhani is not a moderate.